Peace be to you. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday as I'm recording this video. Just want to talk a little bit about culture, more so just the times we find ourselves in. And how it's important, and how really I think we could return to a sense of normalcy. And recent events that have happened with killings, assassinations, and just overall death. It's really brought things in perspective of what, how far we are from any sense of normalcy, for lack of a better word. But, I think there's plenty of doomsayers out there saying, there's no turning back. Oh, it's like the end is nigh. America will never heal. So on and so on and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying that they're wrong, but let's face it, life moves on. It always moves on. No matter the tragedy, no matter the loss, no matter what have you, it always moves forward. Anyway, back to culture. Probably the biggest lie that's been sold to us in recent modern history, and by modern history, we're going back to, not that far, say around early 19th century, right around, the French Revolution. We really saw that what happens when people are left to their own devices. Not good. Not good. We believed rather, that, through the blood of the people that were in charge, that a new, greater dawn will be brought to humanity. But let's face it, liberty has failed. Liberty has completely, utterly failed. Let that sink in for a second. Think of your own life. When you're left to your own devices. When you're left... Hey, sweetie. Hi. When you're left to yourself making the decisions, and you're climbing some ladder, corporate ladder, success ladder, whenever you get to some point, do you ever feel fulfilled? Do you ever feel that, it's like, okay, I'm here? Maybe for a moment in time, but does it last? No. And I think most of that has to do with the absence of culture of the collective, of us as a people, and more so towards the culture of the individual. What has it brought? It's brought nothing but competition against each other. We're not with each other, we're against each other. We don't love each other. We compete with each other over the smallest little things. It's like as the decades have gone, as the centuries have gone, I've you know, it's funny. You notice that it can be the smallest thing of disagreement, and it's like everything just unravels. And you know, we've seen that most recently, especially most recently with you know, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And let's get one thing straight. Charlie was a moderate at most. Like at most, he advocated free speech, discourse, discussion, which is one of the founding principles of this country, mind you. There's a reason it's the first. Because our founding fathers understood, if it's not discussed, if it's not brought out into the open, and left into darkness, it festers. It becomes black, like mold. Light must be shined upon it, or else we might be destroyed by it, whatever it might be, like an infectious wound. Anyway, what was this video about? Oh yeah, culture. I think a big thing in the United States, and I'm actually kind of surprised we've actually survived for as long as we have, that has been absent in this country, is a homogenous culture to even the smallest degree, you know, and to what it is. It's like no one can really even give me a straight answer what it is to be an American. Best answer I ever heard was from a gentleman by the name of Archbishop Fulton Sheen, the Venerable Archbishop Fulton Sheen. And he went down this story talking about a man was asked, you know, when he fought in the American Revolution, what was the, you know, what did he fight for? What was he fighting for? You know, and it was a, you know, just spare you the details, you know, he was asked, was it this, was it this, and no, and it came down to one thing, and I believe this is very, very true. If we return to this and start teaching this, we could, you know, have another actual age of progress, an age of life, an age of, you know, waking up in the morning and not worrying. And that is, he fought for self-governance. Not liberty, self-governance. The governance, this responsibility to govern himself for his fellow man. Simple as that. So, for America to return to the culture of self-governance, you know, I pray that it's not the most, how should I say this, bull in a china shop event. I mean, our American Revolution was actually, you know, I'm not saying blood wasn't shed, and of course it was shed, but compared to the French Revolution, holy smokes. It was, basically, the American Revolution was a barroom brawl compared to the French Revolution, which was basically a bordello of blood. We should absolutely count our blessings in that. Anyway, I think culturally we just need to return to the idea, self-governance, and not self-love, but love for thy neighbor. So with that, we actually return to God. More so, return to Christ, we'll be okay. Because we'll also understand by doing so that all is well. Anyway, as a nation, let's return. Let's return to God. Let's return to self-governance. And let's return to the idea of liberty to self-govern ourselves. Thanks for listening to me ramble for a little bit. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope to get a lot better at these. I know this is probably just a bunch of nonsense, and that's fine if you take it that way, but I hope you got something out of this, and I hope to see you in the next. God love you, and Godspeed.